Dr. Calnen?
So I'd like to start off with Head Start. The monthly policy committee meeting was held on December 2nd. A few of the highlights, the big news, is that Head Start just received a 5-year term of accreditation from NIAC, which is the National Association for the Education of Young Children. This is a really big deal. Jacqueline Valley and her team at Head Start didn't just pass the accreditation process, they absolutely crushed it. The overall pass rate was 94.9%. The scores for the 10 standards assessed were as follows: relationships, 92%, curriculum, 100%, teaching, 95%, assessment of child progress, 100%, health, 83%, staff competencies, preparation and support, 93%. Families and community relationship, these were two separate standards, but they were combined because of small numbers. That was 100%. Physical environment, 89%, and leadership and management, 94%. So individual portfolios scored 97% for each of the 5 classes evaluated, placing them within the top 25% of all NIAC classes evaluated. So that's just incredible. Enfield has a really premier Head Start program that we should all be very rightly proud of. Enrollment remains very high at 100 children. Very shortly, maybe already, 2 additional students will be enrolled, bringing Head Start to its maximum capacity. There are 6 children on the income eligible waiting list and 4 children on the over income waiting list. As you know, last month the Board of Education approved the federal grant for 2023 and 2024. The results of the DRDP, which is the Desired Results Developmental Assessment, were reviewed. As of this fall, the assessment indicates that Enfield Head Start children are progressing normally toward kindergarten readiness in all domains of learning and development. That's no surprise at all. The current unit of study is buildings. Who builds them, what they are made of, what happens inside of them. Students are also learning concepts of emotional management, including how to name emotions. With respect to special education, there are 2 children with developmental delays, 8 with speech and language challenges, 8 with speech and language challenges only, and 7 with autism. 16 families participated in Ready Rosie activities last month. The playlist focused on boxes and buildings and on talking about feelings, which dovetails with the Head Start curriculum. There were 22 referrals for energy assistance, 6 for food assistance, 20 to WIC, 4 for housing assistance, 2 for child care, and 1 for adult education. Head Start is starting to utilize a family outcome tool in the course of home visiting assessments, taking note of such matters as emergency crisis intervention, housing, child education and development, parenting education, health and dental issues, family support, and family engagement. So results of the outcome measures will be discussed with the families, including what referrals, if any, should be made. Regarding health, all students have received vision and hearing screens, and the school nurse is working on necessary referrals. Also, no student will be allowed to return to Head Start on January 3rd without a flu vaccine. Proof of vaccination must be submitted no later than December 23rd, unless the family can present a note from their doctor that the child has an appointment after that date for a flu vaccine. Plans are underway to start a 7-week virtual Circle of Security series for interested parents and caregivers. As you know, this is a highly successful initiative that enables parents to understand the meaning of their young children's behavior in the context of the parent-child relationship. With regard to KITE, the monthly meeting was held on December 7th. The big news is that after 6 years, Leanne Beaulieu will be stepping down as the leader of KITE. After a 6-month transition period, she will be succeeded by Carol LaLiberte, the Early Childhood Education Coordinator at Asnuntuck Community College. So congratulations to Carol. She's going to be great. She's just a wonderful kite worker. And thank you so much to Leanne for such inspiring leadership over the years. Kite has received a $50,000 grant from the Fund for Greater Hartford to continue its family engagement initiatives in partnership with the Gesell Institute of Child Development. The Community Conversation Committee has made plans for 2 spring sessions to address equity, inclusion, and diversity. The first meeting, to be held on March 29th at Asnuntuck, will focus on sharing and listening to ideas, and the second meeting will deal with possible actions to be taken. The Family Resource Center has been awarded a small grant to promote the Sparkler app, which we've already discussed at a number of board meetings. Thus far, 28 Enfield families have already downloaded this very valuable app. The plan now is to work with the food shelf to offer the use of the app to the families the food shelf serves. February 24th will be the first meeting for this year's Parents Leadership Academy cohort. We look forward to seeing what particular project they will end up choosing. People Empowering People is a program out of the University of Connecticut to empower citizens to work within their respective communities to bring about meaningful change. There is an Enfield branch, but it is in need of Spanish-speaking facilitators. So please contact the Enfield Public Schools if you would like to help. The 3 to 3 program will focus on a professional development initiative to instill playful learning into the early childhood curriculum. As Amy Whitbrow is fond of saying, the job of childhood is play. First readers will hold a trivia night on February 25th at Mount Carmel at 7 p.m. Consult the First Readers website. And finally, Rocking Chair Readers is coming back. The program features retirees who volunteer to read to preschoolers and kindergartners. It's a mutually beneficial enterprise. Both retirees and young children find the experience highly gratifying. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Calnen.